Hello everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Well, I think it's pretty obvious what the main attraction for this episode is going to be. Yes, it is going to be trains. We will build a small set of tracks going between the silicon outpost and our main base, just for the sake of our concrete production. We will manage to put together just about enough materials to have half of this factory booted up, and the output is going to be 300 concretes per minute. And I think that's pretty great. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. And we are back. Okay. So last time we managed to set up this little concrete factory, and we will actually use fine concrete on this one. So if you don't mind, I will might as well set up the recipes. I didn't do the same for the iron, I believe, but oh well. Or maybe I did. I think I did. So anyways, let's set this one up real quick. There we go. I believe that's all we need. In terms of power, I think I will actually feed the power through this place. All we need to do is okay, this one actually needs to be on the beam, so instead of on the ceiling, this one will be right there. Also, we will do the same that we did on that side, so we are going to basically have a circle of power running through this particular factory. And there we go. We will feed this one out on both sides. There, right? Right. That doesn't look right. The cable is... oh, right. Instead of there, it needs to be on the center. Yeah. There we go, finally. And the last one, that one will go out there. Okay, so did we hook them together? No, we didn't. Let's just quickly do it. So these two will complete the circuit inside this factory. Okay, so if we want to, we could basically... sorry, there we go. Basically, we can take this one, hook it into that one, and that will power up this particular factory. Yeah, the lights are all yellow, which means that they don't have the resources that they will need. Yeah, you know what? Let's feed this one out. There. And just to... okay, we already did it. Okay. Well, technically we could have the power going through here as well, but it's fine. Now, before we move on, maybe we should move these guys over by one tile, so we could, or maybe these guys out one tile, so we could have a much more clean way through this way. Because if we go in here, if I look at the door, it doesn't really look right. It looks like it's misaligned. From up here, it looks okay, but from down here, it doesn't, because it doesn't line up with the other factory. And that is... it doesn't look quite right. But that is not going to be the main reason for this episode. I think it's going to be pretty obvious that we are going to do today is going to be trains, of course. But first, let's move this one, because it is slightly off, and if I don't change it now, I will regret it later. Okay, let's copy the settings, copy, and paste. Good. Now, trains. To build... oh, sorry. There we go. So, to build trains, first the railways, of course, we need lots of pipes and steel beams. Okay. Well, I think just for the sake of the first station, we should be okay. Also, let me just check. So these are all set up. Yeah, we have yellow lights. So I will copy these settings and quickly paste them over. By the way, I think I did ask this in one of the top right corner messages that I leave in my videos, but is the lumen lighting in this game, is it actually ray trace based? Because if I'm completely honest, if I look at the windows where there's actually some light coming in, this looks very much like ray trace lighting. Yeah, definitely. It really reminds me of the way the ray trace modes work in Minecraft. I think I did show a couple of pictures in my Vintage Story playthrough. So yeah, it does feel distinctly ray trace based, but I am not 100% sure if it is or not. Well, anyways, I think I will leave this place as it is. Of course, we will definitely finish it, but this will do for now. What I really want to do is, of course, trains. So let me place down a small, well, not a platform, but I suppose it could be called a platform. I think I will build the first train going towards the quartz outpost, because this place will require both limestone and silica. So I think we will start by deforesting this place and we will build the first station right here. Okay, so let's switch over to the detonator. Do we have only 6? You know what? Yeah, let's just make a couple more. We should have everything we need in the dimensional network. We can make more than 100. So yeah, I think I will go for, I don't know, 30 should be plenty enough. That will be more than what we need to clear this place. And that is done. Thank you. So let's reload and let's get to work. I think this should be enough space, at least for a small starting station, I suppose. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So let's build out a small platform for the station. I will, of course, leave this rock unobstructed, because uncovered, because it is coming out a little bit too much. So I think I will leave it like this. That's going to be fine. Or, maybe we can actually cover it by adding these ramps. They will need to go in here at some point anyway, so yeah, that covers it. Fine, okay. That takes care of that. And we are out of concrete. Yeah, I suspect this is going to be a big theme for this episode, because for this episode we might need a lot of concrete, which is why I decided to go for the concrete factory first. So as usual, oh right, I almost forgot. We did set up the production facilities for this concrete factory, but I did not make the bands fast enough. We need to upgrade them to at least tier 2. At least on here. After that is going to be fine. And don't forget the elevator as well. Okay, that should be fast enough. Next, we should have enough concrete stored up in here. And there we go. Not there. 400. It could be better, but it will do. Do we have any foundations that are a little bit less concrete hungry? So if I choose foundations, asphalt is pure concrete, and wait. 5 and 2. And then the concrete ones are 7, okay. And the asphalt is 7 as well. So yeah, right now the fixed foundation is the best option we have. That would actually preserve concrete. I don't know. I think we need at least around about a 3x3 tile for a proper turn for the trains. So I think we will need to extend this one a little bit more. Okay, one less tree to take care of. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at it from up there. So if all goes well, this place will turn into a, well, definitely not a permanent station, but a train station. Also, why is that factory red? I don't think I cut power to it. Or maybe I did. Huh, I don't remember doing so. Or maybe I accidentally deleted it while deleting something else. Okay, nice, back to being active. Also, yeah, I messed up a little bit. I think we should actually set up a filter here. So I will set up a smart splitter right here. Can I program this to output the, where is it? What's it called again? The frameworks, versatile frameworks. Yeah, so forward we will send the automated wiring, and the versatile framework will come out to the right, because it would be best if we actually fed these guys into the space elevator. A tier 1 belt will be plenty good enough for it. In fact, I will put it on top of the actual platform, so it will be always in our sights. Okay, yeah, I really should have allowed this one to feed into the space elevator, because it is still needed for phase 3. So, okay, let's get back to work on the actual train station. So, I think this train station will be a... we will roll in here and then roll backwards out. So we will need to have a double-headed train for this one, just to be a little bit space efficient. I think the first train line will not be on platforms or on a proper elevated highway or anything like that. I think for this first one, we will just go ahead and use the terrain as our guide. So let's place down the actual station first. So we need a train station. This is where the locomotive will arrive at. I suppose we can put it there. Then we will need a freight platform, preferably facing this way, because this is where the factory is. And I think for this first test case, this is enough. Okay, next we need to put in the actual railways. So we will start here. I will come out to the end of the platform right here, and from this point we will use a terrain. I believe this looks straight. Yeah. Okay. Next, let's hook this one up to the power. Okay. First, let's bring these pillars all the way down, because I would like to feed the power out on this side as well. And yes, I did leave messages in the last couple episodes. I would like to start using Zoop for these pillars, because I have been placing them one by one, and that is a little bit inefficient. But this way it's a lot better. There we go, and we will have the... sorry. Wait. Default Zoop, okay. So we will have it going this way. And we are out of concrete again. Great. Please allow me just to put in at least this. So we need one more, please. And thank you. Okay. I only want to put in a single power connector. So you will feed out of the factory right there. Ooh, that's a nice sunrise. So as I was saying, we will feed the power out of the factory. Yeah. Why is the cable going to the side? It should be right here. Okay, we need to fix this one, because it's just going to bother me if we don't fix it. So please allow me. It looks... No, it is slightly off. Okay. If I don't fix it, it's just going to drive me crazy. So there. And let's take it out and hook it up to the outside connection. Okay. So this will hook into the actual train station right there. And this means that these rails are powered. And if we have another station at the other end, we can actually use these rails as a power delivery network. Okay, so this will be... let me see. Can I rename this guy? How do I rename the station? Configure the station. Is it here? Oh, okay. So we will name this one. Silica drop-off station. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. That sounds very London. So Silica drop-off station, thank you. Timetable, yeah, we will worry about that later. Next, let's put in a train. So as I have said, we will actually build a double-headed train for this one. Let me see. What do we need for trains? Electric locomotive. Oh, okay. We can build them. So you will face that way. Then we will have a freight car there and another locomotive facing this way. Exactly. And that's it. Okay, do we need to set up loading, unloading? Yes, this will be the unloading station. Good. And now we will need to take these rails all the way to the other side. Also, let's make sure we can actually build the station there. So we will need a freight platform and a train station. Yeah, for that one we will need more concrete. Good thing I noticed. Or, I mean, I did this. Let me see, is this running 100? Okay, so now it is having a 100% efficiency, so our concrete intervention was actually fruitful. Next, we will need a lot of pipes and steel beams. There, and I think this should do it. So we have 1000 beams and 1000 pipes. What is the ratio? 1 to 1, perfect. Okay, concrete. Wish me luck. That's enough. Okay, once we have enough concrete from coming in from that new factory, we will actually build a proper elevated railroad highway. But until we have that sorted, this is the best we can do, unfortunately. Okay, so we will take these rails all the way to the quartz outpost. And I just noticed we have a dismantle crate. I think it will have to be... yeah, dismantle crate right there. Yeah, it is at the gunpowder factory. Do we have any more? We have so many waypoints at this point. It's a little bit hard to tell, but I think that's the only one. So anyways, please allow me to take this rail all the way to the quartz factory. Just so we don't block the truck's path, I think I will actually build a small platform here. I think a couple tall foundations will do the job just fine. Yeah, this should be high enough. As long as a truck can go around it, we are fine, and we are fine. Okay. So you will actually come up here. There. And come down the other side. Okay, seriously, we had 3 hogs already. Can you guys please give it a rest? Thank you. Okay. This is getting ridiculous now. Three hogs and 3 spitters. They must be guarding something, I don't know. The amount of enemies here is ridiculous. Is something up there or something? I don't know. There must be something up here because A, it's elevated, and B, it was way too well guarded. So please allow me to check it out. Nothing up here. Nothing. And a blue slug, that's it. Seriously? Oh well. How far are we? Let me see. We are getting there. I think we are going to have a nice clean way through this valley to our quartz outpost. So I think we should be good. Okay, I think we have a hive. Yes, we are. And it seems we have more than one. Okay. I will go around the bees if I can, and I will hunt down the actual hive. There. Next, let's take care of the actual bees. I think for these guys I will actually... Maybe I can use explosives. We can, but I don't think it's going to be as efficient as I was hoping. There we go. Okay, let's continue. I will get rid of the foliage once we have the actual tracks laid down. So now we are pretty close to the outpost. And we have a limestone, okay. This took quite a few tries to completely demolish. So we are on site. I will terminate this particular track first. Let's blow this tree up. Good. Yeah, that got rid of the paleberry bush, but that's fine. So, more or less level, that's great. Let's build a station. So we are primarily here for silica. Oh, hello puppy. So we will build the station. Well, it's pretty big. First, let's make some room. Maybe we should have a better vantage point from up here. I say as I run down. Sometimes the shift gets stuck and running around with the Blade Runners is a little bit... Okay, so let me say... Raid platform, as you can see, it is pretty big. But I think we can squeeze it in here. So must be placed in light with another trade platform. Okay, so first we need to have the train station. And yeah, it will need to face that way. There. Then the freight platform facing that way, because there is where the silica is. And now we need to hook this one into the rest of the rails. So let's see. Where was the other end? Right there, okay. Okay, I tried to make this line as gentle as possible, and I think I did, well, not a good job, but I suppose acceptable job. Okay, so basically, if we wanted to, we could use this place, this station as a power source for this quartz outpost. Now, I still want to have a dimensional depot here. So we will actually set up first, get rid of the plant materials. I'll set up a smart splitter, I suppose. Well, a normal splitter would do as well. Let me say take all. I think we can safely get rid of some of the steel parts. We have plenty of those. We don't need the silica here, but I will take the wires. Oh, sorry. Please don't get angry with me. Thank you. So, as I was saying, I will set up a smart splitter. Also, I made 2 AI limiters recently, but I used them. So how come I have extra AI limiters? That's a little bit weird. Well, either way, Mark III belt goes in. That side will go into the train station. Yes. And the other side will go into a dimensional storage. So, dimensional depot there. There. And I want this one to be the primary output. So, yeah. This is the main output and the left is going to be the overflow. So, yeah, we will need to keep this one completely full. In fact, we can help out by increasing the tier of this belt, which basically means it's going to be split more or less 50-50. Yeah. Okay, so I think we are pretty much good to go. Alright. I might as well complete the circuit, so I will hook this one up to the rest of the power. Right there. So, this will be the loading station. Yes. And, sorry. Oh, right. More bees. Fine. Thank you. So, this will be not Edsburg, but the Silica pickup station. At least temporarily until we can sort out a more permanent setup. Okay, we already have a train on this network. We will call this the Silica Train 1. At the timetable, at the pickup station, and then the drop-off. So at the pickup, go for a... We don't need to wait for a full load because that would take a long time. So... yeah, wait for 15 seconds, that's going to be plenty enough. And only load... Silica. Save. So, once again... freight wagon is fully loaded. One load unload has been completed. Yeah. Yeah, one load unload has been completed and that's fine. Yeah. There, and at the drop-off station, one load or 15 seconds, yeah, and unload Silica, please. I don't think we need to worry about these filters because on this network we only have a single resource, but, you know, just in case. There, and that should be it. So save changes. All aboard. Set up a train schedule. We have an achievement. Great. So, Silica drop-off station. I suppose we can set up self-driving. And yes, the train is on the way. Lovely. You know what? Might as well wait for it and take it back home. So, let me see. Where is it? Yes, it actually shows up. So Silica Train 1 is on its way. It is now about halfway here. And it should arrive any second. There you are. Great. Lovely. Let's wait for a load. And then we will take the train back home. So we should have, yes, exactly, a loading animation. That thing is carrying Silica. And we are off. Yeah, we might need to sort out a bit of foliage along the tracks, but I think it is relatively okay. And we are not blocking the truck. Great. Okay. You know what? Get out. I will change this one to be a little bit more gentle. Let me see. There you are. Let's start with here. So if you come down this way, it should be a little bit more gentle of a slope. And hook into that one, please. There we go. Okay. So the guy is being unloaded right there. Great. And let's take a look. Maybe from the actual train station. No? There we go. Ooh, that's a lot. I am very happy to see it. Okay. In fact, I will put the rest of the silica we are carrying in. Now we need to sort out the delivery into the factory. So for that, well, we need to set up a bit of distribution under the actual factory right here. So we need to choose which of these we will use to input the materials. Also, you know what? I will move this power pole up to the platform. I think that would look a little bit better organized. So you will go ahead and hook up here. Too long, but not too long here. That's not what I wanted you to go. There. So you are active. Yes, you are. Okay. So right now we are delivering the silica. Now let's sort out the actual distribution under the base. First, I think I will set up a storage facility in front of the actual factory just temporarily so we can pick up the shall I call it concrete. A nice, you know what, no, just a small one will do. This is temporary, so don't get too attached. Input will come in from this way. I will of course include a conveyor lift. There we go, click. Okay, so first let's sort out the output. And can you... Okay, that's not where I wanted you to go, but it's fine. So, as I was saying, let's sort out the outputs. Now, this is the first time that I'm doing overhead logistics. Can I place mergers on the ceiling? No, I cannot. That's not great. What if I place one up there and then build one right under it? It tries to put it on top of it. Maybe we can do it from inside. If not, then we will have to build the belts first. So, okay, we can do it this way, but you know what? Let's just build the belts first. I think that will make our lives a bit easier. So, these outputs will face this way. Yes. Okay, so now we have these guys. Let's see if I can take care of the mergers. So, first, I suppose we can have a belt coming out. Can I build an overhead hanger? Will that allow us to build a merger? So, right, nice and centered with the outputs. So, merger, well, what if I may build a hologram? We cannot nudge it, okay. What if I build this one a little bit off center? So maybe there. It tries to hook into the elevator. Okay, fine. I suppose we can build a belt going all the way down, and we will snap the belts in. I mean the mergers in. There. Can I put the mergers in this way? Oh yes, I can. Perfect. Okay, so we are learning. There, we can get rid of these. Okay, so we already have the belts going through the middle. That is great. Okay, I will redraw this one. We don't need this overhang. There, and we don't need this one either. Now, I think we need to put these guys back in one by one. I think they should click together now. So, yeah, click. Perfect. As for the output, this should feed first. Let's take care of the elevator for this one as well. So, yes, you will need to face that way. Exactly. And you will need to hook into this one, please. That's too steep, what do you mean? Huh? No, it's okay. If you say so. Okay, so, as I have said, we will very likely need to rebuild all of these. So I will do so. Great. Okay, so the output is sorted. At least theoretically. In fact, what I'm going to do is put a... First, let me get rid of this one I placed accidentally. I will put a little bit of concrete in this one as an output. And let's see if it will make it into the storage. Yes, it does. Perfect. I believe we are sorted. Okay, let's sort out the inputs. Now for the inputs, let me see. First, this Caterium deposit, or not deposit, just a node. Good. Well, I think we can take care of the inputs. Let me show you what I had in mind, but first let's make some room. I think that is good enough. Okay, so what I had in mind is that, sorry, what's this? Seriously, what is this? Is it a train station? Yeah, I think it's a train station, and we have a tile missing for some reason. I don't know why. Where was it? Right here. I think when we put in the wedges, right. Okay, so I don't know why this one was missing. Well, either way, okay, I will trust that this is facing the right way. So, once again, what I had in mind for the outputs is that we can have, the inputs is that we can have one running this way and the other one running here. So, I suppose we can put these guys down. Let me see. I think this should be a good enough spacing. Too long, that's fine. There we go. So, next let's put in the next belt. Once again, I would like the spacing to be consistent. I think this looks more or less fine. No, this is one step too close. Here. Okay, so don't forget, we will need to alternate between the input pairs, basically. So what we are going to do is have splitters, one here and one here, I guess. But for that, we need to set up the actual inputs and outputs. So for now, these are just placeholders. We will need to put them in properly later. Right, and now we need the splitters. So if we hold control, they should line up exactly as we need them. I believe that's it. Okay, let me get rid of these unnecessary supports. I believe we should have a couple right here as well, but I don't see them anymore. Oh, right, there is one, which means that we can get rid of these. And we should have one more somewhere here. Is it? Yeah, it was under the splitter. So splitter, please, there. Okay. So that looks more or less fine to me. We will of course get rid of these because they are not needed. Oh yeah, I just realized we might have deleted that foundation accidentally by deleting something down here as well. Okay. So these are sorted. It doesn't really matter which one we use for delivering the stuff. First, let me find my way out. So, oh wait, that was actually the wedge platform. There you are. Okay. And it was facing the wrong way. Can you please... There we go. I think we will feed the silica into this one. So for that, yeah, might as well build a elevator right at the source. So we need a conveyor lift there. Sorry, no, that's the input. We need the output. Okay, so facing, yes, that's the correct. There we go. Good. And we should have it coming out right there. And that is exactly what I didn't want to see. Oh, great. And we just improved our power network recently. Let's see what the problem is. And there we go. Wait. Capacity 1750. That does not sound quite right. I think we might have severed the connection between the compacted coal and the original coal power plant. So the power from the compacted coal comes in here. And that is what that network was using. So I think... I am not 100% sure. Let me see. Yes. That network is green, but this one is red. Which means I messed up. Yeah. I hooked that one up to this power pole, but that only goes as far as this awesome sink. So we need that one to go into, well, that one. There, and now we need to reboot. That's better. 4150. Exactly, okay. So now we should be okay. Also, it seems Lizzie has eaten her pale berry. You know what? Let's give her, well, not 11, that's a little bit too much. First, let me drop down the leaves and the wood. Oh, sorry. No. This is for the wood. Wood and leaves. There we go. Let's give her one pale berry. And do you have anything for us? Once again, a couple of rods. Not great, but still helpful. There you go. And you should go for it, right? There you are. Enjoy. Okay, with that small power scare taken care of, let's sort out this one for real this time. So this one will need to feed into that set of splitters. There we go. And the silica is now being delivered. Perfect. Now, unfortunately, this is just one side. We need to do this for this side as well. So yeah, just please give me a second. I believe that is it. Okay, if you don't mind, I will introduce a splitter on this one. So I suppose, well, it doesn't really matter here will be fine. There. And you will feed into this one. Yeah, right here. Okay, so we are delivering silica for every single one of the assemblers. Let's double check. So we should see silica in each of these. We do have silica, but well, it is a manifold, so it will need to wait until it propagates through. That's fine. That's fine. Good. Good. And good. Now here we have a problem. Here we don't have silica for some reason. Oh, right. I think I didn't put in the... whatchamacallit? These guys after I put down the splitters. So I think we need to redraw these. Well, the silica is running, which tells me that I think we are on the right track. Okay, so at this point, I believe the only thing missing is the limestone. So first things first, let's double check. We already know that the left side has silica. Great, lovely, perfect, amazing, couldn't be happier, and we are good. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's put in some limestone and let's see at least one of these guys in action. Can I quickly sort out at least a little bit of limestone? So, limestone, please. There we go. Normal and an impure deposit right here. Is it under the base? Almost, okay. So, normal, and where is the other one? Right there. Okay. Before we say goodbye, I would like to take care of this real quick. Okay, let me see. So the output is going to be 60, but I think I would prefer if it was 120. That goes the same for the other one. Well, okay, the output on this one is going to be 120, yes, because this is normal deposit. So that's going to be a 360 altogether. And the throughput of this belt is 480, so yeah, it can handle it. So for now, let me quickly put in a merger. Let me see. So this one is 120, right? No, wait, yeah, 120, yes. Which means that we need a Mark II belt, I believe. So you will come out this way. We will merge these guys together, well, right here, but first, you know what's coming. That's right. So, a merger, please. Facing towards the base, of course. Now, this is a 240, which means that we will need a tier 3 belt. You will go into that one, and the, well, there, tier 2 will go in right there. Lovely. And a 360, so yeah, we need a tier 4 belt going into the base. We might need to rethink the way we are delivering the silica. I think it would make sense to actually use the further, the far away inputs. Also, let me see, we can get rid of the silica and let me pick up the cables, please. Also, let's sort. Yeah, that's 2 extra spaces. I will actually build this belt out at least a little bit, then put in a splitter. Right in the middle of this one. There. It is going to be enough space. Oh yeah, plenty. So this one will feed into not this one, but this one, please. There, and well, I would prefer if we could avoid whatchamacallit, clipping through belts. We can take care of this one, that's all right. But delivering to the other one might be a little bit tricky. Okay, first let's take care of this side. So this belt will need to come up here. Then one more time. And you will need to feed into this one. Belt shape. Don't tell me. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. So, alright, we changed belts, so let me quickly empty out the assemblers. How come there is no limestone in this one? Or this, or this. There is a little bit of limestone in here, but that's from the manual input. Okay, we really need to troubleshoot this before we go. So we have silica running on this belt, that's fine. And we should have limestone on this one. Oh, right. We actually need to power these guys up. That might explain it. So we should have 360 limestone per minute coming through this belt. Let's make sure before we say goodbye. So here comes from the impure, and here comes from the normal deposit. Great. I think it's safe to say that this belt will be redrawn at some point. The important thing is that we are feeding the assemblers. Let's take a look. There we go. So, we have green lights. What about you? there we go. So limestone is going in. That's good. So green light. What about you guys? Okay, we have limestone going into this one as well. And this one, what about you? 8, 9. Can I see a 10? Yes, I can. Perfect. Okay, so the overall input we need is going to be 360 exactly. Really? 6 times 60, yeah, 360, which means we are generating enough limestone for one side of this factory. Also, the output will be 50, so basically 300 per minute. That is pretty great. Do we have limestone, concrete going into this one? 421. Can I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay, so before we go, do we have any Mercer spheres? No, we don't. Well, I think it's going to be pretty safe to assume that we will actually move the main concrete production from there to the new place. So if you don't mind, I will actually get rid of, well, at least the dimensional depot, at least. The rest of the setup can stay here for now. And I think our concrete troubles are sorted for the time being. Okay, I believe we really need to say goodbye now because we are way over time. In fact, the recording is at 1 hour 18 minutes. I can only hope that we are going to have enough time lapses to compensate. So anyways, I believe all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support, and I will see you in the next one. I want to wait for the train to leave. Thank you and goodbye.